tell the story of why we need more job growth in the minority community and what we can do to make that happen. Joe mentioned I was the chair of the Small Business Committee for some time, and when we did our first analysis, we found out that women and minority businesses were only getting 4% of the SBA loans and access to capital from the private sector. We couldn't believe it. Why only 4%? So we did a lot of work on why that access to capital wasn't going to women or minority businesses, and the structure of the Small Business Administration and their loans didn't really fit everybody's model of what they wanted to do. Not everybody wanted to go borrow $500,000 right off the bat. So we had to start thinking about what are the services that can be provided, and that is how I learned about the Minority Business Development Agency and its success in helping businesses grow to the next level. 75% of job growth in America comes from small businesses. So if you don't have women or minorities growing businesses, you're leaving out a huge part of the population. And we now live in an age where lots more information can be available about products and services and the ways to grow businesses. So it's imperative that the Minority Business Development Agency become a permanent program. It was created in the Nixon administration, but because it was never really authorized, every year people debated how much money it would get or not get. In some years, people tried to cancel out the money altogether. And yet we know from today and the success that we're here to talk about that many of you have used that program successfully, and it's helped you grow your businesses to the next stage. So we know if we reauthorize this program and we make it permanent and we increase the funding, that not only will we grow businesses here in Puget Sound, but we'll grow them throughout the United States of America. So we're here to hear from you about those ideas of your success and why this program works so successfully and what we can do to make it even more robust. I'm so excited to be joined by the mayor of Burien, Mr. Jimmy Mata, who is here and is going to talk about his own experiences, and I'm so excited to be joined by Mayor Woodard from Tacoma, and so I think she's excited to be here too for lots of reasons, but I'm going to let our special guest say something about that, and that is that Secretary Raimondo, who is our Commerce Secretary, first trip to Seattle, and we're so excited that she made that long flight all the way here and is going to take the red eye all the way back tonight. And so she's really here to hear about what we're doing that is trying to make all of this work so successfully. So I'm going to, in the Northwest, we usually take people down to Pike Place Market and throw a fish at them, but we don't have time to do that today. So we're just going to send you a lot of love and a lot of Seattle welcome from everybody that is here. But thank you so much for being here. And if you wanted to educate people on, that would be great.
So thank you, Senator, for having me. This is a big deal that we have two mayors. I'm excited to meet you both. Prior to being the Commerce Secretary, I was the governor of Rhode Island, so I know what it's like to be an elected official, and I admire you both for doing it. Thank you for doing it. I am here, my first time to Seattle, because your senator asked me to come. And she asked me to come actually the first time we had our first phone call. She said, I want you to come out to Seattle. I want you to come out to my community to hear from people in my community on the ground. And I said,